Family, you know what's going on. Welcome back. Thanks for being here. All that good stuff. I put together some clips that I want to comment on and review and comments on, and I want to see what we can take away from these clips. With everything that went on a few weeks ago with the uncle, where is that uncle at? Where is that uncle? Anyway, with everything that came out, y'all, it made me go back into this situation. And I must admit, after the uncle said everything that he said, and then everything that's coming out after that, I feel like there's a lot more to come out, but it also makes you observe everything else differently when you look back over it. So let's check these clips out. Hit that thumbs up button, y'all. And $ Trap House Kitchen 1, I need y'all's help. This situation is touchy because some people say the sign was right in our face the whole time, and that was grandson. And what grandson said to Caleb B. Anyway, let's get to these clips.
Kayla's in Von walk-in closet, so she just sitting there, she's sitting there crying. I asked her, was she gonna move back to Chicago, because it's like traumatizing. She like, nah, because I was supposed to be buying the house, and I'm getting the house and shit, so I'm gonna stay out here, y'all can always come visit. So she was getting ready to leave, and she was like, yeah, I'm gonna take this suitcase, because my friend bought it, and I'm gonna take a couple items to remember my brother as. She around him every day, so I'm not thinking none of it. So she took some, like 2 pair of mirrors, a jacket, and like a shirt or something. She took the Louis suitcase. I literally watched her take it. Then after that, she on the phone with somebody. They telling her, like, go into this cabinet for the hard drive. The hard drive's under this cabinet, this and that. I'm still not thinking none of it, because, okay, she was getting this music, protecting shit. You took that shit and stuffed it in a suitcase with all the clothes, and then you just left. And then 3-4 days later, you get a Range Rover.
FBG Butta says KingVon was sent.
You take the hard drive, and a few days later after that, you get a Range Rover. That Range Rover was given, some people say, by 21 Savage. I'm not sure. But if that's the case, that's really funny. But then you got to look at the dynamic with Savage and Dirk, and then Savage, Thug, and Dirk, and then Dirk and Thug. It's going to be some stuff coming out, period. I would like to hear some phone conversations from jail about around this time when everything happened, really. And I'm starting to get the feeling that 21 was way chatty, along with Thug. But why does everybody feel so so comfortable to talk with Savage so much, to have him in on so much convo? I don't understand that. Let's continue.
Do you think the KingVon 100K was real?
Man, Dirk 100K, yeah. Vaughn, no.
I don't want to put that on Dirk.
I don't want to put it on dude. But come on, bro. Vaughn, 100K gang. They was still robbing niggas by Vaughn. All that money that everybody thought Vaughn them here, they had some motion though. Don't get it wrong, they had motion going on. But again, they was still robbing motherfuckers 20, 30,000. Vaughn has a sacrifice. Oh, bro. Real. Duck said in 63 bars, he said, little Dirk, you little boy to play with me. You should have did that shit yourself if you had something to say to me. On my homie. He said they try to tell me don't say nothing, but I just can't keep quiet. But let me get to what the main thing. The main thing he say basically he just signed you over to the Illuminati. You want to see his body? Now that nigga bad me. That's up. Duck time, right? Vaughn, that but 2 months later.
You miss Vaughn?
Yes, Stevenson?
Yeah. You proud of you?
Yeah.
Why?
This is my video, guys.
But I miss my uncle because y'all did something.
I miss my uncle because y'all did something bad to my uncle. Who was he speaking to, y'all? This is the clip that I was speaking about in the beginning of the video when I said that what this little dude said, it hits real different, especially after the uncle came out. You cannot take away from the truth that comes out of innocence. And that little boy has so much truth and innocence. And the sad thing is I could guarantee he heard that thought, ratchet thought, on the phone, on lives and all of this stuff, FaceTime and all that stuff, speaking about the situation, I can guarantee you, the moment you think kids aren't paying attention, they're soaking up everything like a sponge.
Things get particularly interesting and where the recent footage and revelations come into play. The official story was that Von died during surgery at the hospital. However, there's been increasing speculation that the hospital was expected to survive.
One of the things you had said was he had survived 2 surgeries, like he was expected to live at first.
Balo then dropped a bombshell, saying Von's sister, Kayla B, told him that Von was scheduled for 3 surgeries. After completing 2 of them, Von allegedly got out of bed, started fighting with nurses, and asked for his gun. This apparently caused him to go into shock, which led to his death.
No, his sister, Kayla, she told me. She said that he had 3 surgeries, but he made it. He was supposed to have 3 surgeries. He made it through 2. He hopped off the bed after the 2nd surgery and supposedly started fighting the nurse and asked the nurse where's his gun at, something like that. And then he died because he went into shock.
I don't believe anything Kayla B says about the situation. I really don't, because I really feel like her behavior along with the other Oblockians was really it was so skeptical, you guys. Like, I can understand you all going and taking memorabilia or things that give you those nostalgic moments. I can see you taking some items, but a hard drive and this and that thing was under the sink for a reason. Come on, man, make it make sense. Usually people will hide something like that in a shoebox under the bed, or it was under the sink. Come on, man. That was not supposed to be found, and only a select amount of people probably knew about it. But the thing is, why are you so comfortable just taking that? Then a few days later, you get what you get.
This is absolutely insane, but there are legitimate questions about this account. How would Kayla B know these details when she wasn't even at the hospital? Balo himself confirmed that while Kayla was at the club earlier, she had gone home and didn't go to the hospital after learning about the shooting.
She was out there that night, wasn't she?
Which man, at the club?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was at the club. She told me she had left and went home. And I guess when she got home, that's when she supposedly had called me.
So she didn't go to the hospital?
No.
That's like her blood brother, like...
This discrepancy has fueled speculation about whether Von was set up, possibly by people close to him. And that's not the only suspicious circumstance surrounding it.
I want to clear one of the narratives since I'm up here. The narrative of like, hey bro, you set Von up, you his manager, you set him up. So let me just educate people right quick. Von was not signed to me on the record label. Von was signed, I was just Von manager. So as a manager, you work with the artists and you make profit when they're alive. As now when he passed away, like that management agreement no longer is valid, and it
the label keeps making money.
The label
forever,
keeps making
but...
money because it becomes an estate. Right. Now his estate go and make profit. No work after Von passing is I will make profit on because there's nothing to do. It's really the videos and everything still go to his estate. So
Von left clues, the music that he was doing.
All right, real quick. So, Von was signed to 300, but he was a product of Dirk with management through 100K Track. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. I really don't. I don't understand it. In what capacity did Dirk, or what capacity could Dirk have benefited off of this situation? Because I really got to find that tie back to OTF. It's like, if this is my homeboy, this, that, whatever, the third, and this and that, I believe in him and all of this, I'm going to sign him to me. Not no 300, not no, what's that label with Mo and them? Mo Von Empire, not no none of that. He's going to be with me. Or could Dirk not afford what Von wanted? So it's like, here, just go mess with them. They gonna give you the bag you want. And who's profiting now? How much does Von's estate get from his work? like his mom, his son, things like that.
All of these different songs that he left up to like somebody snaking him and somebody backdooring him and if he should die. Like, come on, I knew Von. Why would he just start randomly talking about if he dying? And yeah, when you run in the streets, you think like that. You gotta think like that. But the messages that he was sending were, you know, too informational and me having insider understanding about just that whole day. Oh no, they weren't even supposed to be there. How was they were not supposed to be there? I think it was Top or Lil Durk, one of them. The guys know, come on, speak these truths. Y'all know that they got that call to go there. They wasn't supposed to be there. Next thing you know, he died right in the area where you got it right on camera.
There's another 21 Savage thing. Why is this dude's name even around this? For what? Why is Thug so comfortable talking about Durk to Savage when Savage was with Durk that night bowling? Interesting. If Thug keeps talking, I feel like it'll be more that'll come out about this situation. If you guys want to check out the rest, let's see. Oh, here's something good. Hold on.
It happened. The night it happened, me and Dirk at the bowling alley, because we was all in Houston and shit, so we at the bowling alley. I got the call probably 2 minutes after it happened, no exaggeration. The club right there, that's like my uncle. So he called me, but I'm thinking he done did something, because they weren't kicking it like he got shot. They were kicking it like he shot somebody. But then goddamn, he called back and was like, no, he got shot too. I ain't even want to tell Dirk, so I ain't even say nothing to Dirk. But then goddamn, about 5 minutes later, Dirk just like left about the goddamn bowling alley like fast. I was like, damn, he just found out I ain't want to.
A few moments later, Kayla's in Von walking.
Did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch that? Now, listen, y'all. Listen. Talking ass 21. That's what we gonna call him. We got yapping young Thug and talking ass 21. I got the call. I didn't want to tell Dirk. 5 minutes later, Dirk went out of the bowling alley. Yeah. So him on the phone in the car was after he found out and was playing Back in Blood. Make it make sense, y'all. Like the video. $ Trap House Kitchen 1. I'm trying, y'all, but the bills are adding up and I don't know how long I can be here. Real talk. It wasn't a bluff when I was saying that stuff like a week, 2 weeks ago. It's not a bluff. Like, I've grown attached to the audience, and even though it's not performing how it did before, I'm still here, but it is hard. And I do have to make some changes ASAP. I really do. Anyway, $ Trap House Kitchen 1. Let me know what you think, y'all. Anyways, I'm out. Peace.